ETV Sports presents Eagan High School Wildcat Hockey. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Lakeville South Cougars.
Hey, welcome to Eagan Girls Hockey. It's Tony Coleman live from the Eagan Arena. I'm joined by Kevin McKinnon. Kevin, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Looking forward to this exciting match tonight.
All right, we got the JV going on right now. It's already 5 minutes into the first period. It's a scoreless tie, 0-0 Eagan against Lakeville South. The shots on goal currently are 2 for Eagan and 1 for Lakeville South. Right now, here's a puck. It's down in Lakeville South's end. Racing after it is McMahon. Cora Hall's there. It's picked off by Grace Dolan. It gets past the D. Racing after it. Here comes Lakeville South. Offsides. It's gone. They do not call it. Back in the corner. Carly Vrees with it. Carly Vrees ties it for a player. Back is Cora Hall. Cora Hall in the corner now. Cora Hall shoots around. Pass up to McMahon. McMahon loses a puck. And Lakeville South just dumps it back into the end. With the puck now, it's Jenna Schreiber. Jenna Schreiber, little saucer pass. Up to the Houston hour. And here comes Lakeville South now. The D across the blue line, across the red line. She's got some speed. And Sarah Thiessen's there to knock her off the puck.
Good play by Sarah Thiessen to force that there and get her to dump it in.
Right. Lakeville South behind. It comes out front in the slot. The shot, it's tipped, and it's in.
It's unfortunate there. The defenseman looked like they were creeping in. She was above the top of the circles and got herself in a good position for a pass. A player from behind the net made a nice pass out front. And a little deflection off the side, though, Tony.
Yeah, it was deflected in over there from the side, so that shot was probably not a very good shot, but in the right place at the right time. So let's give one to Lakeville South. Here's the draw. It's Sarah Thiessen, controlled by Eagan. We got Pellegrim over to Platson. Platson fires it up front. Gets past Rarick. Lakeville South. Oh, there's a battle on the side of the boards there, and coming away with it, it's Maddie Platson now. Here comes Platson over the red line, over the blue line. She loses the puck, and Lakeville South starts breaking out. Pinched by Pellegro to keep it in, and it gets clear to the zone. Pellegro looks, she flips it back into the corner. Eagan on a change. Coming out, we've got the Grace Dolan line. There's Dolan. They shoot it right up the middle. Lakeville South crosses one. There's a slap shot. Deflected by Pellegro. Pellegro controls. Flips it over to Kennedy. Kennedy battling the side of the net. And the shot on goal and the save.
Yeah, both teams have come out pretty hard here in the first 7 minutes of this period. Some chances at both ends. Eagan had a couple nice chances there in the first couple minutes. Yep. I know these two teams faced each other up in Duluth in a warm-up game, and it was a good tune-up, getting ready for this
season.
So.
I do not recall how that ended up. It was a tie. It was just a controlled scrimmage. It was a controlled scrimmage, so everything's a tie in a controlled scrimmage. All right, here we go. Behind the net, it's Coleman. Coleman out front just gets past Hennessy, and it's going to go all the way down, and they're going to call icing on that one. Coleman's pass just outside the reach of Hennessy, and it's going to come back down to the side of Kaluski. All right, taking the draw, it's going to be Carly Marsh. Carly Marsh, she's got Cora Hall on one side and McMahon on the other. There's a draw, won by Lakeville South, back to the point. They flip it into the corner. Picking it off is Jenna Schreiber. Here comes Schreiber now. Schreiber busts right through, and it's poked away. That's going to be offsides. She's stuck on over the blue line, and then McMahon just tipped the puck for offsides.
Nice rush by Schreiber there. Saw some ice and tried to take it. Just couldn't split the D there on the way through.
Speed kills. We've always said that. Speed kills. Here's Carly Marsh now. She'll see some playing time tonight on varsity. There's the draw. It's controlled by Marsh. Marsh is a spinorama. And it's cleared to the side by Lakeville South. Schreiber loses the puck, but Marsh is there to flip it in the corner. There's Hall. Hall in the corner. Battling with the puck. Lakeville South. Cycling it back. Hall. Back to Marsh. Marsh back to Schreiber. Schreiber flips it back in the side. And it's clear to the zone. Schreiber fires it right back in. Eagan clears the zone. Going after is McMahon. The saucer pass kept in by Carly Vries, and Vries fires it right back behind the net. Going after Sarah Thiessen. Oh, Lakeville South now breaking out. There's a pass, just offsides. Schreiber knocks it back. There's Killian. Killian dumps it down deep. Going after is Rennick from the side. The Lakeville South player around, 2 players. Coming up the side, crosses the blue line. Oh, it was awfully close to being offsides. Around Platson out front. And luckily Coleman's there to clear it away. Puck goes behind the net. Going in the corner. It's a Lakeville South player. Behind the net, goes around Thiessen. Coleman takes her into the boards. It comes out front, and Killian with the puck. Killian turns. She makes a pass. It's picked off by the Lakeville South player. Lakeville South just dumps it down in the corner. Knocked on by the ref. Thanks, ref. Lakeville South controls. There's Platson, loses the puck. Maddie Platson flips it. She goes around the player. Maddie looking. Platson around one player. She's got some room. Passes it up to Andrea Reddick, and it's just off her stick. And that's going to be icing again.
Had a couple of sets of D out here. Platson and Coleman playing together, and Vries and Schreiber, those 4 have played together with those partners for a long time.
Oh my goodness, and they were coached by one of the best coaches in Eagan's Hockey Association, Kevin McKinnon, who's standing right next to me. Here's Grace Dahlman, tries to flip the puck out. The puck knocked off by Hennessy, and Lakeville South dumps it down deep. Coming up the slot is 24, out front. The shot, and somehow it got past McMahon, and Lakeville South pushes it past Koliski.
I think they slid that in 5-hole across the goal mouth there.
Well, that's what happens if you don't clear the puck out of the zone. Okay. 2-0 now.
I think see the replay here. Oh, it came right across off the skate of the Eagan forward right onto the tape of the Lakeville South player who was standing right on the doorstep.
Yep. Sometimes it's good to be lucky, isn't it? Right. Here comes Carly Marsh back out here. Let's see if we can get a goal again here. 2-0 now. 5:28 left in the first period. There's McMahon. Gets over to Marsh. Marsh now up to Cora Hall. Cora Hall looking to get over to McMahon, and the puck goes past her. Hall gets it back to Huenauer. Hutenmaker gets past Hutenmaker. Here comes a 2-on-1, but Marsh is back to knock it back.
By Carly Marsh there.
Nice hustle there.
Break that up.
Here comes McMahon. Over to Hall. Hall with the shot, and it's stopped by the South defense. South is trying to clear the puck now. They get around Hutenmaker. And here comes South. They're controlling. They cross the blue line. Going deep in the corner. 11's looking. Got Hutenmaker on her. Thiessen's there to help her. Thiessen takes her down, and she's going to go. They're going to call Sarah Thiessen for tripping, but according to Tim Platson, that would, of course, be a weak skater.
That's a tough call, you know.
Oh, it's going to be Hutenmaker's going to go.
It looked like Emma was just trying to scoop the puck around and got caught in her skate, upended her. Unfortunate call, but the Eagan Wildcats here got a big kill to make here. Yeah,
they're down 2-0 with 4:33 left in this first period. Here's Lakeville South with the point. The shot goes wide. Controlled by Lakeville South behind the net. Out to the point. 18 takes the shot. Big save by Olivia. And she covers up. And Carly Vries covering up for her goalie.
Yeah, you know, Lakeville South moving it around on the perimeter, and they're getting pucks to the net here.
And a good job by Carly Vries to clear that player out of the way, so Olivia got a good view of that shot. Here's a face-off, controlled by Lakeville South. In the corner now, Lakeville South behind the net. There's a bunch of people in front. They're looking. She spins. Behind the net. Back to the point. Back in the corner. Do a little catch. Behind it, they're cycling. Schreiber's there to pick it up.
A little bit of time.
Schreiber tries to clear it. It's picked off by Lakeville South in the slot. The shot, and just misses the net. She went top shelf, and Vrees tries to clear it. Kept in by the D. Puck in the corner. Vrees rides her player in the boards.
Good battle by Carly Vrees there in the corner.
Here's a point now. Coming up. Another shot, and Olivia's there again.
Yeah, you know, keeping the Cougars to the outside there on the power play. Puck goes to the net. Olivia can see it the whole way. There was no traffic in front. No harm done on that.
Yep, she covers it up. All right, here we go. There's the draw. It's Dahlin.
Nice play by Coleman to pick it off there.
Puck gets past Coleman. There's a battle going on the side of the net, and coming away with it is Coleman. Coleman turns. She keeps the puck. She's got two players on her now. Hennessy's there, and Hennessy tries to clear it. Doesn't get out. Kept in by the point. The shot up front just barely trickles through. Lakeville South behind the net again. She tries to stuff it, and Olivia's there to stop it. Lakeville going back to the point. They're working that points again. The shot aside of the net. Hennessy knocks it down. Bring out front! And it just goes wide. There's Coleman with the slap shot, and that clears the zone.
Good clear there by Coleman. Great block by Breezy Hennessy there, blocking that shot from getting to the net.
That worked out quite well. Here comes Lakeville South now, picked up by Coleman. Coleman around one player. She's got four players on her and loses the puck. Lakeville South now, 5 seconds left in that penalty, the Huemaker. The shot by Lakeville South controlled. And Eagan's full strength. Out front, the puck's sitting there. Platzer tries to clear the puck. Saved by Olivia. A rebound and controlled by Coleman. Coleman flips it up to Killian. The puck gets past Killian. It hits the net, and Olivia makes a save.
Nice play by Olivia to jump on that. There was girls crashing the net on that play.
So shots on goal, 8-3 by Lakeville South, controlling this first period of action.
Well, you know, you get a little momentum there on the power play, and Eagan's just got to get back to work, get the puck deep, and start working them deep in their zone.
Sure. Here's Pellegrini with the puck. Coming back to help out is Cora Hall. Hall comes with it. Hall up to Marsh. Marsh crosses the blue line around one player. She drops it for Hall. Hall with the shot, deflected wide. In the corner, it's McMahon. McMahon looking. She shoots it out front. Stopped by the Lakeville South D. The puck goes to the corner, kept in by the D. Puck, there's Pettigrew. Pettigrew tries to knock it back in the corner. Lakeville South back in the corner. There's McMahon. McMahon looks out front to Marsh. Marsh with the backhand to Hall with a shot and a big save. Hall gets it back to the point. Here's Pellegrini. The shot knocked down by the forward. Puck in the corner now. Lakeville South, and it's picked off by Hall. Hall looking. She spins. She gets ridden in the boards, loses the puck. Going after McMahon. McMahon holding at the side. Pitching is Hall. The puck's in. There's three Lakeville South players. Two Eagan. Oh, there's a check. There's a fist in Cora Hall's face and another fist in her face. And keeping it in is Hunemeyer. Hall just misses it. Here comes Lakeville South on a rush. Lakeville South around. Oh, Olivia with the save.
Some good work by the Wildcats there in the offensive zone.
Couple good chances.
Keep jumping on the puck, causing turnovers. That's the way you got to play in this game to get some opportunities on the net.
Sure. There's a draw, won by Lakeville South. Back to the point, the shot. Stopped up front by Rainick. Here comes Schreiber. Schreiber, we got about a half a minute left in this first period. Lakeville South just knocks it back down. Lakeville South now crosses the blue line to stop. Killian loses the puck. Racing the corner, it's Lakeville South. Behind the net, she's looking out front. Knocked down by Breeze. Thiessen takes a swat at it and keeps it. Thiessen up to Breeze. Breeze tries to get up to Rennick. Rennick with the puck. The pass goes to the side. Knocked back in by Lakeville South. Thiessen knocks it back to the side. It's in the corner to Schreiber. Schreiber shoots it back. Lakeville South in the corner. Nope. It's controlled by Killian. Killian flips it up, and that should do it for the first period with the score. Lakeville South 2 and Eagan 0.
You know, it's not as if the Wildcats haven't had their chances. You know, there's been a few nice shots that the Wildcats have taken, and a couple that were actually blocked.
Wait, did we just get cut off? Just cut off.
Yeah. So, you know, the Wildcats had their chances. They got a couple shots that were blocked by Lakeville. Got to keep the puck obviously deep in their zone.
Sure.
You got to watch your transitions in this game, the turnovers. Lakeville South attacks pretty quick. They got some good skaters and getting the puck to the net.
Yeah, and Lakeville South did block a lot of shots. I bet you about 4 or 5 shots that were taken from our point were knocked down by the Lakeville South defenders. So we got to get it past that first wave, and good things happen.
That's right.
All right, so the end of the first period, Lakeville South 2, Eagan 0. Hey, we're back here for the second period of the Eagan girls JV hockey against Lakeville South. Eagan down 2-0. Kevin, what do you think Coach Smith said to the girls in the locker room in between periods?
Well, a couple things. Probably number one, watch the turnovers in the defensive zone, and make sure that you're boxing out at the net. And in the offensive zone, make sure the puck's deep and you continue to pressure them and force turnovers.
All right, here we go. Start of the second period. Hall backs it down deep. There's Marsh after it. Oh, we got Mallory Stiff has joined the second period. And Mallory Stiff, all she does is score goals. Out front, there's Hall in the corner now. Hall out front, out to the point. Schreiber. We got Schreiber and Breeze starting at the defense. Schreiber knocks it back down to the corner, racing after as Mallory Stiff. All of a sudden, it seems a little bit up-tempo already with the start of the second period. Marsh behind the net. Marsh out front. Gets knocked away. Lakeville South breaking out. Breeze is back. The girl crosses the blue line. The puck gets knocked out front, and Schreiber's there to pick it off. Schreiber sets it in the corner with the puck. It's Marsh. Marsh trying to get the pass out to Stiff. Intercepted by Lakeville South. Oh, and Stiff gets knocked down, and no call. Stiff gets hammered, and no call. Out front, knocked away by Marsh. Lakeville South out front. The saucer pass goes right through the crease. Going after his Rees. The puck goes in the corner. Lakeville South controls. Flips behind the net. Lakeville South controlling, doing a little cycling. In the corner, out front. The puck gets knocked back by Schreiber. In the corner again, it's Lakeville South. Out to the point. They knock right back in the corner. Going after Schreiber. Schreiber loses the puck to Lakeville South. Behind the net. Out front, right up the slot. And luckily she fanned on that one. Marsh with the long pass. She gets it to Hall. There's Hall, one player to beat. Oh, just knocked away at the last second by Lakeville South. Here's Lakeville South coming back now. Coleman back. Lakeville South, they stop and slide. They get out front. And Olivia's there to clean it up.
Yeah, you know, you saw in the first 30 seconds of that shift, the Wildcats were winning races to pucks. They were getting turnovers in the offensive zone, trying to create things. Then the puck comes back into our zone. There's a couple chances to get the puck out in situations. You just got to make sure that those things get over the blue line.
Absolutely. And there's a face-off. There's going to be a penalty on Lakeville South. 2 minutes for tripping. Lakeville South now. We've got Marsh, Stiff, and Hall. The points are Pladsen and Coleman. Let's see if we can cut that lead in half right now. Taking the draw is Mallory Stiff. Stiff gets a draw to Marsh. Marsh over to Pladsen. Coleman controls at the blue line. Coleman down deep. to Marsh. Marsh at the slot by the dot. Gets it back to the point. Coleman. She's looking. She shoots out front. The tip goes wide. Lakeville South tries to clear. Kept in by Platson. Platson with the rifle. Gets knocked down in front. And Lakeville South, it just clears the zone.
Yeah, we had some traffic in front there too. Good shot by Maddie. I think that hit Carly Marsh on the way to the net.
Coleman with the pass to Platson. Picking it up, it's Hall. Hall crosses the red line. Up to Stiff. Stiff with the shot. It goes in the corner. Marsh back to Coleman. Coleman looking. Gets it back to Marsh. Marsh in the slot. She's in the high slot. Takes a shot. It hits Stiff in front. And Lakeville South. Coleman pinches and it gets past her. One player to beat, but Platson is there to knock it away.
Good effort by Maddie to get back there on that play.
Yep. And Lakeville South just punches in the end. Here comes Platson. Platson make the pass, long pass to Marsh, picked off by Lakeville South. And Lakeville South controls, and they just hammer it back in the corner. 40 seconds left in this power play for Eagan. Not too many chances. Here comes Stiff now. Stiff's pass gets intercepted, but somehow gets through to Hall. Hall knocks up. Coleman's racing after it. It gets past Coleman now. Lakeville South on a 2-on-1. Platson's back. And Platson's there to break it up. Lakeville South in the corner. Around one player. Knocked away. Here comes Platson now. Platson leading the charge. Crosses the red line and just flips it down. In the corner, there's Thiessen. Thiessen sends it around, going after Schreiber. The power play is over for Eagan. They got one shot off. Here comes Breeze. Breeze shoots it around the corner. There's Hennessy. It gets past Hennessy. And Lakeville South clears the zone. That should be icing. And it's icing.
Wildcats just had a little problem getting it out there on the power play. Getting out of their own zone and getting it into the offensive zone. And a couple times when they did get it in there, they took shots maybe a little too quickly instead of setting it up, taking some time.
And it wasn't the Lakeville South players making the saves. They're hitting their own players.
Unfortunately, they were hitting their own players. That's right.
Stiff had a blocked shot, and so did Marsh. Going after it now. McMahon keeps it in, and it skips out of the zone. Back is Schreiber. Racing in the corner. And Jenna Schreiber controls the puck. Lakeville South with two players down there. And coming away with it, Lakeville South. Schreiber still battling McMahon. And Schreiber. Schreiber in the zone. Flips it back to McMahon. McMahon tries to flip it out. Kept in by Lakeville South. Then it goes in the other corner. The puck wrapped around the corner. McMahon with it again. Eagan just trying to break out of the zone. Shoots behind the net. There's Schreiber. Schreiber, it gets past Dolan. Kept in again. The shot goes wide. With it again is McMahon. McMahon looking. Tries to clear the zone, and Lakeville South just knocks it right back down. There's Stiff again on sideboards. The puck comes away with it. On the sideboard, it goes to Dolan. And Lakeville South just dumps it right back down.
Eagan needs a change here, Tony.
Yep. There's Schreiber. Schreiber shoots it around. There's McMahon. McMahon flips up. Kept in again by Lakeville South's point. And they just flip it back down. Pellegram's back there. Nope, it's controlled by Lakeville South. They're cycling in the corner. It's sitting there in the corner. Now it's in the other corner, looking out front. Somebody's got to go get her. Schreiber's going after it. It gets backed out front. And Hutenmaker knocks it out. There's Lakeville South now controlling in the mid zone. McMahon, Stiff, and Killian. The puck's controlled by Schreiber. Schreiber just rifles it down, and that's going to be icing. Much needed icing, by the way.
Much needed icing, that's right, Tony. You know, sometimes in the defensive zone, you got to be careful, particularly as a D, continuing to ring it around the boards when you can take one more step and make a direct pass to that winger. There's a whole lot better chance of that winger making a play with it off the boards than trying to battle something on the boards and getting some pressure. It makes it tough on the wingers.
Absolutely. And we got the Sarah Thiessen line out there. Thiessen, Rarick. And again, controlled by Lakeville South. At the point, there's a shot. It goes wide, but the rebound comes right up front. And it's behind the net. There's Platson. Maddie Platson's got some speed. Platson, round one player. Platson. Puck gets knocked back by Lakeville South. Back is Thiessen. Coleman's back there as well. Puck goes back in the Eagan corner. There's Sarah Thiessen with the puck. Thiessen ridden off the puck, and Platson comes away with it. Thiessen gets it up to Killian. Killian loses it to the Lakeville South with a shot, and a save by Olivia.
That hit her in the mask.
It hit her in the mask.
Hit her in the mask.
Trying to clear the zone again, and the point keeps it in. The shot goes wide. Wrapping around, it goes through Coleman, it goes out front, and Lakeville South is there again, just to hammer in the rebound. 3-0 now.
Yeah, that was actually a nice play by Lakeville. Defenseman kept it in, got the puck to the net. Player behind the net made a nice little pass out to the front. 10-5 in shots here, 8 minutes left in the second. Egan's had their opportunities. They've had some chances, just struggling a little bit in their own zone, getting the puck out.
The game is not over by far. We can still come back. Here comes Dahlin. Dahlin loses the draw. Racing after it. Lakeville South in the corner, going after this Pellegrim. Pellegrim. Puck goes around the net again. With it is Rees. Rees knocks it up to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to get up to Dahlin. There's Kennedy, keeps going. Around one player, she loses the puck. She knocks it in the zone.
It's a great battle shift there by Kylie Kennedy. A nice play to get it out of her zone, and then
Kennedy
kept battling on the wall.
Lakeville South now flipping it up. Lakeville South crosses the blue line. Rees is back. She tries a toe drag, and Carly Rees did not fall for that one. There's Rees, and Rees is going to go for hooking. She got rid of the puck, and I think it's going to be hooking.
Kind of looked like Carly got her stick just caught up in the girl's arm there a little bit.
Oh, she's going to get high sticking, you think?
Could have been a hook, I suppose. Yeah, it's a hook.
2 minutes for hooking. Carly Breeze. Welcome to the sin bin, Carly Breeze. 7:09 left in the second period. 3-0 Lakeville South. We got Platson out there. Carly Marsh is out there.
Mallory Stiff.
Mallory Stiff.
Sid Coleman.
And Sydney Coleman. Here comes Lakeville South. They're going D to D again. They did that in that first power play. There's a shot. It's saved by Olivia. The rebound's there, and it goes in. The rebound popped out, and Lakeville South is in there to knock it in.
Yeah, she just couldn't smother that one. Sort of a fluttering shot from the point, too. Those are always tough for goaltenders to handle, and I think the puck was just sitting there.
Yeah, somehow it got through.
There it comes.
There's a shot right there. And she just was in the right place at the right time.
And it looked like it was deflected on the way into Olivia, so she lost it, and that's took an unfortunate hop and was sitting right there for the Lakeville South player.
And a 4-zip lead now for Lakeville South. There's Coleman. Coleman shoots it around. Up to Hall. Hall clears his own. Lakeville South controls. Beat. Lakeville South behind the net. Out comes Lakeville South. We're on one player, on two players, and Maddie Platson knocks it up. Lakeville South just clears it. Stiff knocks up the sideboards. South at the red line. They control. Push it to the other side. There's Hall. Hall's there, pushes back to behind the net. There's Platson. Platson flips it up to Marsh. Marsh loses the puck, goes back in the corner. There's Platson. Platson gets ridden into the boards. Puck controlled by Lakeville South, and Platson comes away with it. Platson makes a long pass that was deflected,
that should not be icing.
Yep, the ref called it.
Yeah, he waved it off.
A lot of refs don't catch that. And here comes Lakeville South now. Lakeville South across the red line. They dump it in. There's Coleman. Coleman flips it up. Picked off again by the Lakeville South player on one player, round two. And gets knocked to the side. Lakeville South in the corner. Rees takes her player out, but Lakeville South controls behind the net. Coleman knocks a player from behind, and she's going to go. Coleman's going to go for checking.
Yeah, it just kind of looked like Sydney was just kind of trying to get towards the boards and kind of ran into her. It wasn't obviously intentional, but unfortunately when that happens,
you got to call it.
You're going to call it, yeah.
And she's lucky she didn't get a checking from behind penalty. Here we go. So Lakeville South on the power play again. Let's see, puck gets knocked out by Dolan. Lakeville South controls. Here it comes, Lakeville South again across the blue line. She spins. Oh, a nice turnaround there. Out front in the corner now, Lakeville South using those points again, but it's picked off by Platson. Oh, that's Kennedy. Kennedy behind the net now. Out front is Lakeville South again. Breeze is there. Breeze gets pushed down. Lakeville South comes away with it. It's out front. And there's a check and no call. And a big save by Olivia. Another shot, another save. There's Hutenmaker. In the corner now, it's Kennedy. It comes back to the point. Lakeville South to the side. They're working the zone out to the top of the key. There's a shot, and it's blocked out front. By Kennedy, it looks like she caught it right in the skate there.
Trying to shake that one off. Got a little stinger.
The shot out front. There's a save by Olivia. The puck is loose. And Vries again pushes those players out of the way.
Yeah, a couple nice plays by Carly Vries on that shift. She's had an active stick and blocked a couple passes coming up from behind, and then, of course, in front of the net, using her strength to clear people out of there and let Olivia jump on that puck.
Yep, there we go. All right. We got Marsh taking the draw now. The puck in the corner. Lakeville South using those points again. Gets it down to the side of the net. Back in the corner. 39 seconds left in Coleman's penalty. Marsh just misses clearing the puck. Going after Platson. That's Pellegru. She knocks it up to Stiff. Stiff racing after it, a little pressure. Mallory doing a little stick work there. Oh, there's a little slashing going back and forth there. Roger will be very happy with the stick work of Mallory.
It's the pressure you need on the puck, though. That's good penalty kill there by Mallory.
Absolutely. And the puck goes back to Pellegram. Pellegram behind the net. Gets it back to Platson. Platson around one player. She's got some room. Maddie around another player. Here comes Platson now. He gets full strength. Calling back to, and they just knocked it off her stick. Lakeville South now dumping it down again. 3 minutes left in the second period. Lakeville South 4-0. Just Pellegram in the corner. Lakeville South controlling again behind the net. In the corner, it's Rees. Rees knocks it around, but Lakeville South controls behind the net again. They stop. Out front, there's a shot, and it goes wide. Out front, here comes Sarah Thiessen. Thiessen, she's surrounded by 4 Lakeville South players. She's trying to go wide, and she just knocks it down behind the net. Thiessen gets knocked down, no call. Lakeville South breaking out again, and it gets past Carly Rees, and it should be icing.
Good effort by Sarah Thiessen there, though. Get the puck over the blue line, get it deep, and get after it.
15-5 shots on goal here. 2:23 left in the second period. We got Dolan out there with Keelian and Hennessy. The points are Vries and Schreiber. Checking for a legal stick by Carly Vries. Luckily, she gets rid of it in time. There we go, the draw one by Dolan. Back to the point here. Schreiber with the slap shot. Just goes wide.
Great heads-up play by Grace Dolan there. Getting it over to Schreiber, who was open on the far side.
Jenna tries to punch it in. There's Dolan. Dolan spins. Dolan flips it up, racing after it. Dolan controls, knocks it behind the net, going after it. It's Killian. Killian with the puck. And Lakeville South controls. Schreiber's there to knock it right back down. Schreiber controlling at the blue line. Loses the puck. And Lakeville South, again, wraps it around the net. Back is Vries. Carly Vries has had a very solid second period here. Here comes Vries. Vries now going up with it. She gets up to Killian. Killian's pass picked off by Lakeville South. Lakeville South at the red line. They dump it in, controlled by Breeze. Breeze makes a pass over to Hennessy. Here comes Hennessy, trying to bust up the middle, and gets ridden off the puck. Lakeville South, number 18, she's got some speed going across the red line, around Platts and out front, and Olivia clears it to the side.
Nice play by Olivia.
To
Steer
knock
that
the
to the corner.
There's Platson. Platson behind the net. Taking his Thiessen. Thiessen loses it. 1 minute left in the second period. Behind the net, there's Schreiber doing some battling. Schreiber comes away with it. Up to Hennessy. Lakeville South does not control. Hennessy knocks it up. And it just gets past Hennessy. With the puck now, it's Schreiber. Schreiber gets ridden off the puck, but manages to get behind the net. Going after his Marsh. Lakeville South again. Coming up the side. Picked off by Platson. It's kept in. The puck gets behind Platson. Lakeville South, one player to beat, Coleman, and Coleman knocks it off the stick. Lakeville South controlling the shot. Coleman just chips it out. Doesn't make it all the way, but there's Hall racing after it, and the goalie clears it to the side. With the puck is Dahlin.
Nice little curling chip by Coleman there to not ice it, just get it down into the other end.
Now that's going to be icing, but that's going to end the second period with the score. Lakeville South 4, Eagan 0. Kevin, what does Eagan have to do for this last period?
Yeah, again, you know, when Eagan's been successful in this game, they've been pressuring the puck carrier and pressuring Lakeville South when they've got the puck. And, you know, there are times when you're just going to watch a little bit, watch them. They're going to move it right by you. The fact is, when you get that puck over the red line, you need bodies attacking. You need players with the intent of turning the puck over. And, you know, there's not been that much flow in this game, and particularly there with a couple of penalties. It's been tough for Eagan, so hopefully in the third they can establish some tempo.
Yeah, let's see what they can do. Speed kills. When Mallory Sift came out there, she has some speed. Sarah Thiessen had a couple of good runs there.
That's right.
The whole team just needs to get that attitude and take off.
Yep, no, that's right.
All right, we'll be back for third period in a little bit. And the puck gets knocked into the zone. Lakeville South using their bodies. The refs letting them play. 1 minute left in this third period. Here comes Lakeville South. There's the shot and a nice save by Klofsky.
Yeah, you know, the Wildcats had a pretty nice effort here the last 6 or 7 minutes. And they're obviously not getting any calls or anything that's going in their way, but, you know, they've earned a lot here in the last 6 minutes just by the effort that they're putting forth.
There's a draw. Back to the point. Lakeville South gets knocked down. Goes in the corner. There's Rees. Gets past Rees. Out front. The puck's sitting there. Try to clear by Hall. Kept in. There's a shot. Goes over the net. Lakeville South controls a rebound. Hall's there to battle with it. Coming away to Schreiber. Schreiber up the side of the board. And Lakeville South just dumps it right back down. Stiff going after the puck. Stiff behind the net. Rifles it over to Hutemaker. Hutemaker loses the puck out front. Side to side of the net. Schreiber gets tied up. There's Stiff to control. Stiff loses the puck out front. The defense pinched and it's cleared the zone. Lakeville South D doing a little catch passing. Rarick is back on the ice. Loses the puck. There's Stiff using her body to control the puck. Lakeville South comes away with it. There's a shot, and Stiff, one last good shot. Try to even it up there, but it's not enough as Eagan loses to Lakeville South 4-0.
Yeah, you know, let's not take anything away from Lakeville South. They played a good game. They had some good life and can move the puck, and they were able to capitalize. Obviously 4 times here, 18-7 in the shots, So they played pretty well in both ends of the ice, and you know, Wildcats just came up a little short today.
So what do you think about the game coming up next? We have the varsity now, the Eagan Wildcats against Lakeville South. How do you see that game, Kevin?
Yeah, this is probably going to be a very good game tonight for both teams. I know both teams, I think, are ranked in the top 20 in the state, and it's a fairly big rivalry between the two schools. So looking forward to a high-energy, high-paced game here tonight. That you know, will feature some of the top players in the state, with Taylor Anderson obviously on Eagan, and I think the girl's name is Flaherty over on the Lakeville team. So it should be an exciting game.
Oh, it should be a good one. All right, everybody, come on back and listen to the game.